What's up, my animaniacs? We're back again for another episode of the Anime Cousins with my co-host, of course, Courtney, my cousin.
Yerp.
And I'm your host today, Jason. So we are going to start in our unusual way, and we're going to start off with Courtney's Corner.
Yes. You can't hear the second part, but I
I
did
could
try
hear
to
it.
put it was
I can
it
hear
was
it. The
you heard the Courtney's Corner?
Yeah.
You did? Okay. It's really quiet in my headphones, so I don't know. Anyway.
So on last episode, Courtney spun the wheel and she got another, which I think is
Ew.
hilarious. But we're gonna ask Courtney, what did you think of another?
Wait, I have to ask, why do you think that was hilarious?
I think another is not exactly your kind of anime, but
Ah. No. So I do have to put a plug out there.
Mm.
Gavin, who was our first guest on the show, recommended this anime for me. So shout out to Gavin.
Shout out to Gavin.
But the cool kids call him GT.
Mm.
I actually like it. I don't know why you thought I wouldn't like it, but
I didn't expect it. I'm not gonna lie.
so I actually like horror and that and thriller type stuff. Like me and my roommate will watch like scary movies like in our free time.
Okay.
Not like the
What we talking like Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
Yeah, not so much like the gory type stuff, but
More psychological thriller.
Yeah.
Than horror. Okay.
But yeah, I like horror. I like that kind of stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll admit, so I haven't finished the third episode yet. I got through most of it, but I'm intrigued. I'm genuinely intrigued. And I was from the jump because I had a feeling watching that that character whose name is Miyazaki or something like that. Whatever her name is. May. Her name is May. Well, I'll just call her May.
All right.
When I saw her, there was something eerie about her, and I was like, And I still don't technically know, who she is, what she is, but I'm sure I will find out soon if I keep watching, which I will. But no, I'm. It's one of those shows that one thing I always like about shows like this is that it keeps you guessing. I like shows that like aren't predictable, and I mean there is like some aspects of it that I'm like, oh well, it's probably this, and but for the most part, it's still like keeping me guessing. But I think this is like my first horror type anime.
Okay.
Like with ghosts and
Spirits and ghosts are different. Like, is this like your first like actual horror one? Because I think it's probably gonna be your actual horror one because there's spirits in a whole bunch of them, but like actual horror is different. Yeah.
Because I was thinking, well, I guess ghouls are different, but because I was thinking Tokyo Ghoul, but I feel like that's different. That's more demons, right?
That's more that's more like demonish or vampire-ish or consumer of flesh.
Fair enough, but okay. So yeah, I actually like it a lot. I haven't finished the third episode yet, but I definitely will give it a solid. Well,
backtracking already?
No, because No, I give it an 8.5. I give it an 8.5 out of 10.
You and your 8s, I swear.
Listen. How many have I had below a 7 though?
1. Yeah, that's true.
That means that I have good picks. Why are you mad, Jason?
That's true. You're right. My bad.
It's just so I'm trying to that's why I'm doing half points because I can't quite give it a 9 yet. I want to keep watching. I feel like that'll that number might change, but I'm not sure. And it's not quite an 8 because I literally after I hop off this, I'm probably gonna go watch the next episode.
Okay.
But it's still not quite giving that same energy that I had with Noragami, where I was just like, okay, well, I'm immediately starting the next episode after this one just finished. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
But it is a little different for me as well because I literally have to focus. So they don't have a dub that I was able to find. Well, I don't mind watching subs at all. It just takes so much out of me to watch sub. So this one I was literally able to like focus on the whole time. But it's good. I actually like it. So I give it a solid 8.5 out of 10 on the Courtney scale.
All right. That's average, but
that's not
that's average for you. That's that's your average is like an 8. An 8.5. That is like your wheelhouse right there. You live there. That is what you give there. Yes, you live there. That is what you give out.
Sounds like we need some more 10s then. Or some more bad, or maybe some more bad anime.
None of the other.
No, I don't want bad anime. But like,
I'm gonna put one on the wheel. See if we get it.
I think that I'm in a good spot though because I'm starting to watch more outside of the shonen that I started with, you know. I'm getting away from the more mainstream, I would say. Like, not that another isn't mainstream, but it's just not like Demon Slayer mainstream, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to kind of get into so it just
it's broadening your horizons. Yes, yeah.
It'll be okay.
Yeah.
So 8.5. It's still I can't call it average because it's still a good anime. So
it is. Another is a good anime.
So shout out to the homie Gavin for recommending that one. I think it's only one season.
It is
12 episodes. So I'll low key. I'm about to get on a plane in a couple days. I might just watch it on a plane.
That'll work.
Low key. We'll see. But yeah, let's spin the wheel and see what I'm gonna watch this week.
Let's do it.
Okay. Courtney's Corner's wheel is up. What are we gonna get? I'm excited. Let's see.
Let's go Fire Force.
I would love to watch Fire Force.
It's really good. Oh, right past. Ooh, Vinland Saga. That one's good too. That one's very good.
Oh, I can just remove it.
Yep. That's very nice.
That's new. That has to be a new thing.
They added that. That's new. But Vinland Saga is great.
Is it? What is it? What is Vinland Saga about?
You follow this Viking boy and his journey through to get revenge, pretty much. Nah.
I love a good revenge story.
Nah.
But also hate it at the same time. I am team, like, I don't like when people like yeah, something shitty happened to you, but does that mean that you got to make shitty things happen to other people?
I mean, usually,
no.
Yeah. I mean, in this case, yeah. Trust me.
I mean,
you'll see.
I get you got to do what you got to do sometimes. I'm just saying that the good noodle that I am, I do not support.
I'm pretty sure if you were put in this scenario, you probably do something similar.
Well, shit, Jason. Okay. But Vinland Saga on the Courtney's Corner wheel.
You are loving this board.
I do love my board. Shout out to my dad.
So, as you guys know, usually when we start with Courtney's Corner, that means we usually have a guest.
A guest!
All right. Now you're using it too much.
No, I'm not.
All right. So today's guest is Garion, and we found. Well, he messaged us through TikTok. He makes TikToks, right? Yeah.
He makes TikToks.
Yep.
Shout out to TikTok. Follow us at Anime Cousins Pod. Thank you.
Yep. Really cool dude. Hopefully, let's get to know him.
Yeah, I he's actually been watching our podcast episodes and commenting, so he is someone who actually enjoys our content. So this is going to be exciting, and I can't wait to talk to him, and we're going to have a good time. I just know it.
Let's do this.
Get over here!
So today we have Garion on. Hi Garion.
How you doing?
We're good. We're good. How are you?
I'm great. You know, this is relaxed day for me. So
good.
This is something I like. I can relax doing this.
Sweet.
Wonderful. We're nice and chill over here.
Yeah,
we try
anime
to be
cousins.
So, Garion, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, born and raised in Detroit, Michigan.
Okay.
Love anime, comic books, anything comic related, manga, manhwa, whatever you want to call it.
All
Just I do photography and videography on the side, cosplay it a little bit here and there. I do weddings, festivals, whatever you. Just kind of a jack of all trades. A master of none. You know what I mean? Anything,
Nice.
Anything that I feel is fun for me.
Cool.
It doesn't feel like work.
Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I feel that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. So you gotta know. I gotta know what is your what got you into anime? Like, what was that anime you started off with?
So when I first started watching anime, I'm a little bit older than you guys. I'll be 35 this year.
Oh, you're not that much older than me.
And then, so my first anime was probably Saint Seiya or Dragon Ball.
Okay.
Watching it with my dad, like as a baby, and I just kind of kept going from there. Favorite is Yu Yu Hakusho. Yeah, just watching it as a kid.
Okay.
Something I enjoyed doing.
All right.
A little escape from reality.
Right. Well, you answered my second question, which was your favorite with Yu Yu Hakusho. Okay.
Of course, yeah. Watch it every year. Got to rewatch for the nostalgia.
No, they have one of the best tournament arcs. They really do. Yeah, hands down, one of the best. Another question I gotta ask is what is your guilty pleasure anime? Like the anime that you don't know why you watch it, but you like it. Like mine is Domestic Girlfriend.
I can't even remember the name of it, but it's it is a guilty pleasure because it's funny. It's kind of like a Sailor Moon ripoff, but with men instead of women.
Okay.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
It's pretty funny. I can't remember the name of it. I'll have to look it up and send it to you. But it's pretty funny.
Okay.
That'll be mine. Yeah.
That's your guilty pleasure? All
yeah.
Right. What anime are you currently watching right now?
I haven't watched anything in the last week besides One Piece and waiting on new stuff to drop. Rising of the Shield Hero. I have not watched any of Attack on Titan this last season.
Blasphemy.
I'm going to. I'll binge stuff when it's finished.
Okay, you're a binger. All right, that makes sense.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
World Trigger. That's one of my favorites this year.
World Trigger. Okay, yes. World Trigger is really good. Yeah. All right. So on today's piece, we are going to be talking about anime with bad animation. That's the one that you wanted to talk about, correct?
Yeah.
You were interested in it. Do you have one that sticks out in your mind that's just oh my god, it's the worst animation I've ever seen in my life?
It's a few. So the last adaptation of Berserk with the 3D block type animation, I hated that.
Yeah.
And the 7 Deadly Sins, the season
3. Yep. Season 3. Yep.
Huge chest, really bubbly people. And then it was one more.
Come on now, that was bad animation. I know you love 7 Deadly Sins, but that was bad animation.
Hold on. To be totally honest, I found out about it with all the memes and stuff that I saw on Twitter and whatnot. But watching it wasn't. I mean, aside from some of those screen grabs and stuff like that, if you pause it a couple times, it is bad. But overall, I didn't think it was that drastically different. But also
really?
It was a huge jump for me from season 2 to 3. It looked like
that's just me.
Yeah. It's completely different. Wasn't there a fight sequence that was just terribly done? I could have sworn there was.
When they were in the cave fight with the
No, you don't agree?
I'm not gonna disagree. I'm not going to disagree. No, I'm not going to.
I mean, it picked itself up in the last season more towards the end, but it wasn't no saving it. Like after that, for me, like but I still watched it to completion.
Right. Yeah,
because I enjoyed the show.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I was blinded by the story. I don't know because I really liked the show itself. So maybe I just kind of got past the animation to kind of get through that season.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Understandable. If you like the story, sometimes you'll just be lenient on the animation. Yeah, be like, it's fine. Like, what was it? I love One Punch Man, and I could see the drastic difference between season 1 and season 2. Could you see the difference as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can always kind of tell if you're paying attention to like art style more so.
Yeah.
I'm a visual learner anyway.
Right.
I haven't seen season 2 of One Punch Man, so I cannot
still it's
chime in.
For like
no, I haven't because everyone tells me the animation is bad, so I haven't like sat down and watched it yet. But I mean, I want to, but like I just
haven't had the time. Okay.
I mean, I'm watching all this stuff on Courtney's Corner and Wheel. You know.
True. Yeah.
Probably the last one I had high hopes for. It just didn't. It didn't work for me. God of High School. Like I read the webtoon. I've been reading it for a while, which is coming to a close.
Right.
The animation was, the pacing was bad, and then the art style looked weird. They were cutting corners to push it out. I would have rather wait a year for them to.
I would have. Trust me, they definitely they dropped the bag on that one. Like it could have been great. It could have been amazing, but they did not live up to expectation. I feel like that is. I've heard that from literally everyone who likes God of High School.
Yeah,
like every single person.
So many corners, and it would have been a really funny moment for like people, Americans, if they would have showed the goofy like tropes they had about us in the tournament, the first tournament. If they would have showed that and paced it out, that could have just been the entire first season.
It could have been, but no, they wanted to rush it because who knows why. But they decided to rush it.
We got to see God's like first.
Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta go slow and just enjoy the moment. Let people like actually learn to love the characters before you just jump and rush to like content.
Right.
Yeah.
Fan service kind of bothers me.
Right. Yeah. Definitely.
Just one of my pacing and fan service are my two pet peeves about anime.
Yeah, definitely. Another one that I think has like sometimes good animation and sometimes really bad animation is like what is it? Aria Fuerta. It's that one where that guy ends up in the dungeon, in the bottom pit of the dungeon, and he has to that
he
one.
has to eat the monsters.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. Like some of that 3D was just like, good God, y'all couldn't have done nothing with that. Like, oh my God, it was so off-putting.
Is that an older one or is it like...
It's new. I want to say it came out 2 years, 3.
Yeah, 2019, I think.
2019.
It only has one season.
That's a damn shame, then. I thought you were going to say that it was, like, older or something.
No. And the 3D is terrible. Like, just god-awful.
The story is actually kind of good. Like,
the story is good.
Yeah. The animation gets weird. And it only has one season, so I didn't see the purpose of not investing more into it.
Right. I hear they're getting a second season, though.
I hope
they're coming out, I think it's coming out this, this lineup, this current spring lineup. Yeah.
My only gripe with that is the lowly vampire.
You don't like that? You don't like the lolly?
They could at least give her an adult body, like something. like, she's 1,000 years old and she still looks like a 13-year-old.
I mean, but that's anime 101. There's always like somebody who's like 1,000 years old and they've got the body of like a 12-year-old. And that's just anime. Like,
I'm gonna say that one of my favorites from I think it was 2020 was Sugamomo. The second season of that. Have you watched that?
I have not watched that one. No, people keep telling me to watch it.
It's really good. The action is top tier. I would rank that close to like World Trigger's action this season.
Really?
Especially the second season. It's like objects. So the boy who's the main, protagonist of the story, his mom passes, but she leaves him I don't know what it's called. It's like a Japanese rat.
Okay.
And it turns into a person, but the person has the body of a 12-year-old.
Of course they do. They do.
When she transforms into the rat, she gives him like powers.
Okay.
So he, solving spiritual cracks throughout the city. It's a really cool fun anime, but
that sounds really interesting.
It's like he's fighting different objects, so people turn into mirrors or like flutes or things like that.
Okay.
It's a really interesting one to watch.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that one out because people do tell me it's good. It's just I just haven't watched it.
Yeah,
I mean everyone's got
everything.
All of them. Yeah. Very good.
We can't watch everything all the time.
Like, true. Courtney, do you have any anime that you think are just like terrible animations or anything like that?
I was gonna circle back to Berserk. I know you like brought it up. We didn't get to like really talk about it.
Oh yeah.
I haven't seen like the anime itself, but I did recently watch like one of the movies, and like I tried really hard to like get past the animation because it just was really cringy for me. Mm-hmm. But I mean, I like the story so far, but like I don't know if I want to go watch the anime now because of how it was animated in the movie.
So you watched them. So the animation for that is older, right? The one you watched.
The movie?
Yeah.
It's 2013.
She's not watching the original anime one. The one that's like this. Yeah, no, she's not watching that one. I wouldn't allow that one. No, that one was no.
It's a bit different. Like
so there's two different versions of the anime.
Basically, yes. Like I didn't watch it in order at first. Like when I first picked it up, I watched the movie first instead of like the series part of it, and then I went back and watched it, and I was like, "Oh my god!" Like, yeah, there's some stuff they cut out.
Yeah,
like it's a brutal story.
It really is. She definitely experienced some things that she's not used to in anime. Watching Berserk.
That's the same thing that happened with Goblin Slayer. They cut out a part of it in the beginning.
They did.
After the Goblin thing happened.
That was messed up.
They cut a part of that out.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
What is Goblin Slayer about?
It's about a guy who slays goblins.
Wow, Jason.
I mean, that's basically what it's about. I'm not gonna lie.
What's Demon Slayer about? A guy that slays demons.
The
majority of him is slaying goblins, but they explain the reasons behind him only wanting to slay goblins.
Gotcha.
The beginning scene that they cut out, there's a I don't want to say the word. I don't want you to get flagged. They R-word an adventurer.
Yeah.
And she becomes pregnant. They don't tell you that.
No,
you have to read that.
You have to read it. Yeah, you have to read it.
Okay.
She offs herself after the adventure because she's one of the only survivors.
Yeah.
Okay.
After she finds out she's pregnant.
No, it's way darker than the actual anime. It's way darker. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that sounds really dark.
Yeah.
I don't know about all that.
Yeah, so they cut it out.
Yeah, they did. They had to. They had no choice but to. I don't think they could show that. But no, that one's a great anime. Like, just like from an animation point of view, that one's great. That one's like top tier animation right there.
And they kind of made it seem like he had powers when he didn't.
No, he doesn't.
With his eyes glowing.
Yeah. He's just strong. That's it.
He's just tenacious. Like, I'm not giving up.
Exactly. Another one that has like sometimes bad animation, in my personal opinion, is Overlord. Like sometimes their 3D is kind of like how Ari's is. Yes. Like it's just off-putting for a little bit, and you're like, why? It's Overlord. Y'all have a huge fan base. Y'all got money. Like, why y'all do that?
Yeah, it's those wide zoom outs. They just give up. Like, just throw the blocks on there. Copy and paste it. Like, I know exactly what you're talking about too. Yeah. Those tentacle like monsters.
Yeah.
That was an unbelievable scene.
It was. Yeah. Go ahead, Courtney.
I was gonna say, like, why does it happen? Like, if you're saying that Overlord has this great fan base, like, why are they not putting the money behind it to have good animation? Like, why does this keep happening? Like,
at the end of the day, it's a business, so they're trying to cut cost at any juncture that they can. So sometimes they cut it in their animation, which is unfortunate, but like, it just happens. Or sometimes they don't have the pay for the animators that they had before, or they leave the studio and go to a different one. There's a whole plethora of reasons.
Gotcha. Yeah, and it's not like they're going to lose the fan base, because
no.
You see how people are still waiting for Hunter x Hunter to drop a new season. We're not giving up.
Like, we're not. We will never give up.
So never, ever.
I will be 70 years old. I'm still waiting.
Waiting for One Piece to end.
Right. Oh, God.
Like, I'm in the retirement home.
Right. Exactly. However, One Piece is one of the few that I think their animation has gotten progressively better over the years. Like, every single year, it has gotten better.
They need to work on their pacing still.
That is true.
Courtney?
No, I was going to say that I haven't seen One Piece. That's all I was going to say.
Oh.
I take that back because I did start it, but like I watched like 10 episodes. But also there's like a million of them out, so
there's a lot.
It's a giant hill to climb, and I'm still at the bottom. So.
It's one of those things you can really take your time with.
Yeah.
Like I think it has 1,011 episodes and like 4 or 5 movies.
Yep, it's a lot.
That's so
only
much.
reason it's so long is the pacing. Like if the pacing was better, it wouldn't be as long.
True.
Like it doesn't start immediately. The first 3 minutes when you turn on the anime is recap.
Yeah, it's always recap every single time.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So is the slow pacing, is that like normal with all of like the OG anime? Is that just like the thing with those?
Really. Some of them usually have like a fast pace, like at least not a fast pace, but like a decent pace. It's just One Piece, they try to like follow the manga so like to the T that it's like they get everything.
They're explaining everyone's backstory.
Yeah.
Like if you watch long enough, they're gonna tell you the background of somebody that you just met.
Some background character you just met, you're gonna get their whole backstory.
And then they're just gonna flip back to the last fight scene they were in before they died or something.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's just long. Like you can take your time with it.
It's not going anywhere.
One day I'm gonna watch it. I mean, the 10 episodes I did watch, I did enjoy. It's just it's intimidating, like you said. Like
it is very intimidating. 1,000 episodes is very intimidating.
Yeah, once it hit 1,000, I was like, well, now I really can't do this. It's just a lot. But I do want to watch it. I want to go back and watch a lot of anime, but I'm trying to knock them off one by one. But it's still hard.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't have all the free time. Like,
true. Yeah, we're adults. Yeah.
True.
Watch what you're interested in, and then everything else comes like secondary. Like, I watch Recommendations secondary. Like, there's a movie. I don't know if you want to put this on the wheel. I think you should watch this though, because I think you would find it really interesting. It's called Cars. It's like a blend of Sword Art Online. Bleach, and what is it? There's another anime it kind of reminded me of, but the guy is like kind of dead. He's in a coma in the hospital.
Okay.
But he's protecting like the boundary between life and death. As Sailor Moon. He transforms into like an armor. He has swords. He can transform into a car or a jet. Like it's a movie. You can like get it off of Amazon for like $15.
Okay.
What is it again?
It's called Karas. Karas.
Okay.
And it comes with like a little comic book that gives you a little background in it. Ooh, I've had it for a long time, but it maybe came out like maybe 10 years ago.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
The action is really good. Like he's supposed to be the protector of the city, and he's protecting the yokai from the corrupted soldier that used to be in his position.
Oh, okay.
And he's trying to take over everything and kill everybody, even including the humans. So there's a part where they try to destroy his body while it's in the hospital.
Ooh.
Oh.
All right. Yeah. No, this sounds very interesting.
It does.
Yeah. We'll definitely add that one.
Yeah, I say Sailor Moon because of the transformation. It's kind of like Power Rangers, more so. Like a dead Power Rangers.
Dead Power Rangers. That's funny. Oh, that's great. All right. Before we switch topics, was there any other anime that you can think of that just has terrible like animation? Just god awful. Because those are the ones that I could think of at least.
Everything else just has that 3D blocky thing. Like I tried to watch Tiger and Bunny, and I just couldn't get into it because of that animation.
3D, yeah.
Or BB Youngke or something. It's 4 letters. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Oh yeah, they flopped on that one. That one was bad. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I tried watching it. I couldn't get through it. I just turned it off. I got bored. I kept falling asleep. Like this isn't happening. On to the next thing. I usually give things 4 episodes. Animation 4 episodes. TV shows 3.
Okay. All right, that's a good rule.
That's
usually
fair,
mine's just 3 across the board, but I respect the 4 added. Yeah.
You know, like animation is like, the pacing's weird.
The pacing can be weird. Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
Yeah.
So, no, sorry. I was gonna. What were you gonna say though?
Oh, I was just gonna ask if he is okay with them switching over to 3D, because it seems like everything is starting to try to transfer over to 3D when it comes to anime.
It depends, because some of it is good and some of it isn't. There's an anime about like a kid gladiator, and like he's just a boxer, like fighting. It's only 12 episodes. That one is good, but it has that same 3D animation, but it's more fluid. It's not as blocky.
Right.
They have those anime portions, but it's not as blocky. He's boxing people, and they're explaining his movements and things like that. And it doesn't look like the rest of the stuff.
Oh, okay.
But I can't remember the name of it for the life of me. I don't remember main character names or like, you watch so much stuff or read so many things.
Yeah, your brain can only take so much anime. Yeah.
It's set in that Roman period.
Okay.
They're like arena fighters in the Colosseums and stuff.
Nice.
It's about, fighters.
Right.
The action thing. But I love the fluffier stuff too, like Cardcaptor Sakura or some old Sailor Moon stuff.
So what you talked about this 3D style? What's like an example? Like I'm trying to visualize what you're talking about, but like what do you mean?
Well, they try to make it more not as flat. So you know how what are you watching right now, Courtney? Like something that you've been watching?
I've been watching Blue Exorcist. That's what I've been
watching. Like Blue Exorcist. Like it's more flat. They're trying to fill like that gap and make them, I don't want to say fat because that's not it.
More
thick.
Yeah.
They're
trying to add dimension to it to make it look like more standoutish.
I understand what you're saying. I'm just trying to visually do you have a visual example?
Have you ever seen Baki?
No.
Okay, I can't
That's on Netflix,
give you that.
isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Let me think of another 3D. Like you just watched a 3D movie, didn't you? Didn't you just watch
Are you talking about in Berserk? That type of?
Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't like that.
See? Yeah.
I don't like it. It's weird. Okay. That's what I thought, but I just had to make sure we were on the same page.
Yeah, a lot of studios are trying to go more towards that 3D look because it's cheap. So like you don't have to hire as many like artists to draw. Like you just need a couple people to do the 3D. Like it's not as like you can cut pretty much across in half.
Yeah.
Wow.
So a lot of them are switching over to that, which I'm not a fan of. I'm gonna be honest. I like 2D. I don't really mess with 3D unless like the story is amazing and they didn't like it's not too bad like to the point where I can't look at it. Like
Okay.
So, it gets annoying.
It does. Like, it does. It gets very annoying.
Just give me the good stuff. Like,
exactly. That's all I asked for. Yeah.
Don't need anything fancy. Just give me the 2D. We did. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Exactly.
What I was gonna ask earlier. So for these animes that have the bad animations, do you suggest like just reading the manga instead, or just toughen it out, or like what what should people do?
Well, I don't subscribe to like, okay, well, they're trying, like, let me push through it. I don't subscribe to that. If it's bad, I just won't watch it. I'm not going to support it if it's bad.
Right, yeah, no.
Like, I'd rather read the manga sometimes. I won't, like, pressure other people to do what I'm doing. But I'm just not going to do it. Like, you know, I'm not going to complain about, I'm leaving this group. Everyone else should leave with me.
Yeah.
Like, who's coming with me? Like,
yeah.
Like, no, I'm just gonna leave and not say anything. Like, okay, I'm done with this. I might complain about it on TikTok or something. Like,
right.
Fair.
This is bad. Like, and now like, I'm out. Like,
yeah.
I have to ask. I mean, I am a anime watcher. I haven't gotten into manga. I will. I don't mind reading manga. It's just I started off with anime, so like that's just what I'm used to.
Yeah.
But if the animation is bad enough, I probably would like jump and read the manga. It just depends.
Yeah.
Because like I made it through with Seven Deadly Sins, but I also like really like that story, and I just had to tough it out.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Well, I typically read more Manwha or Webtoons right now anyway. Just because my eyes won't adjust back to the black and white.
Yeah.
I need a break from it. Like I read Black Clover, then I'll read something else.
Yeah.
And I'll switch back to Jujutsu Kaisen and then switch back to something else. Right.
So what manhwa are you reading right now? Like, which ones would you recommend?
Off the top of my head, probably Mercenary Enrollment. I have a whole list. Like on TikTok, I've been doing like reading recommendations.
Yeah.
Crap.
Like if you had to pick 3 for somebody like who's new, like let's say Courtney, and you wanted to read some manhwa, which ones would you start her off with? Let me know.
Legend of the Northern Blade.
Okay.
Mercenary Enrollment and Weak Hero.
Weak Hero. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
That's a kids in high school type deal. But it has a twist on it because that skinny, scrawny kid is traumatized, and he's gonna let everybody know that tries him. Oh, you're not. Okay. I'm not letting this slide.
Okay, I'm here for the twist. I like twists in anime.
Very nice.
If you want something written by a black person, though, Ordeal and Black Sun.
Black Sun is real good. Oh my god, Black Sun's amazing. Yeah.
So they just stopped the webtoon because they've gotten funding to produce a bigger,
production?
Yep.
Nice.
What? That's awesome.
That's great.
And Ordeal, I actually talked about him on TikTok too. He reached out to me on TikTok and commented, I'm going to see if I can do like some origin type deals with the characters. And then you should just read that. That's really good.
Okay.
I'm going to check that one out because I did read Black Sun, but Ordeal I haven't read yet. Yeah.
Please, yes. Full of black people. I mean,
full of black people.
We love to see it.
We do.
Black guy from Trinidad and Tobago. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Understandable.
But it's a really good read. The power system is excellent. The characters are fleshed out, and right now they're actually going into backstory with the main antagonist. That seems like he's about to die, but maybe not.
Okay.
We'll see.
All right. Sweet.
The first glimpse of a speedster that I saw in there was really fleshed out. They didn't do his like full backstory yet.
Yeah.
And then the main character, whose name is Cliche, who kind of looks like the creator of the webtoon.
Oh, that's funny.
But he has dreadlocks, so
got you.
He doesn't have powers at first. He inherits them from his mentor. Now, his mentor, they do a backstory on him, which is really good.
Okay. I'm going to have to check that out. Yeah. That one sounds really good. Really interesting.
He's like a child soldier, and he loses everybody. It's like...
Dang.
It's
that's kind of too real. Jesus.
I mean, it's really good. They try to, like, explain that all of these... They're called cameos. Like mutants or were somewhere in history. They only used them in secret, and now they're more prominent. So there's more of them. You can't hide it anymore.
Got you. Okay. All right. Yeah. I like it. I like the sound of it.
Yeah. I'm excited. I'll definitely be checking it out.
Really good.
And if you read enough of it, he might do. He's also the artist, so which I thought was really interesting. He's the artist and the writer for it.
Oh, that doesn't usually happen. Usually it's one or the other. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah. All right.
He'll even do a fan. He was doing fan like appreciation, and you send him a description of the character you want, and he'll post the drawing on the next episode, like in the credits of the webtoon.
Really? Wow, yeah, that's really nice.
And people's descriptions of what they wanted their powers to be, and his mind to create different types of like
abilities.
Yeah, was really cool. I thought so. Sweet. Like it was really amazing.
All right.
What was the webtoon again? I'm gonna write it down.
It's called Ordeal.
Ordeal. What was the other one you mentioned before that?
That one was Black Sun.
Black Sun. We already yeah. Okay.
You know, I try to look for things with people, more so people of color, because it's not really an industry for us, but a lot of us are delving into that now. I mean, we've been the biggest supporters. Like, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is based on our culture. Like,
it is.
A lot of it, and he's even admitted to that, like designing characters after us.
Yeah, he did. Like, he did.
I still haven't seen JoJo yet. It's on my never-ending watch list, but
it's weird, but it's good.
Watch it.
It has to be organic. Like you either like it or you don't.
Yeah.
After you watch that first season, you either like it or you don't.
True. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I will keep that in mind.
It's not for everybody. I promise you, it's not.
It definitely is not.
But when it's good, it's good. When it's not, it's just not.
True. Yeah.
Round 1, fight!
So now it's time for my favorite game, Battle Royale. So we're gonna take 2 characters from the wheel and we're gonna pit them against each other. We we have 5 categories, and the person who wins those 5 categories wins. But we also throw them into an actual arena and discuss whether or not who would actually win in that fight.
Okay.
All right. So go ahead, Courtney. Take it away. Spin the wheel.
Spin that wheel.
Hopefully it's somebody good, because we've been getting one-sided fights recently, and it is not okay. Ooh.
I love Levi.
Levi? Okay. We'll take Levi. It's already one-sided so far. All right.
Yeah. if it's a regular human, it's over.
Oh, gosh. Okay. So let's see.
Tornado of Terror. Really?
From One Punch?
From One Punch? Oh, God.
I don't know about this one. I had to respin.
I do not like her, but hey, this is how the chips fell. We're gonna do this.
I guess this is what we're doing.
This is what we're doing today. All right. So we have Levi versus.
Isn't that the telekinetic?
Yeah, that's the girl with the green hair, and she floats and she uses tornado abilities. Yeah.
Well, he has no chance.
So we have Levi versus Tornado of Terror, and we're gonna see which one wins out. So we always start with the category of strength first. Who do you guys think is stronger? Like, we're talking like physically stronger, not like, you know. No, wait, sorry. You're right. We're doing both. You're right.
No, so I was gonna
physically and ability wise, who is stronger?
I feel like at least in this case, we would have to do like
both.
Well, because I guess Levi does have to have some type of physical strength, like slicing through like Titan flesh. But how can we gauge her physical strength when she just uses her abilities? You know what I mean?
Okay, that's true. All right, so I guess we will just do overall strength, correct?
So to include both physical strength and abilities.
Correct, yes. We will do overall strength, yes. So does Tornado have it or does Levi have it? I personally would say that Tornado does have more strength than him, even though he can cut down like thousands of Titans in one go. Like that scene where he was trying to get to Zeke was incredible.
Yeah, she has it. I can't dispute it. I mean, physical strength.
Yeah. Physical strength, Levi all day. But if we're doing all of their abilities,
all encompassing,
then
power.
Right.
Yeah, she totally outranks him.
Right. Yeah, she does easily. Well, not easily, but yes, she does.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna give that one to Tornado.
Did you hear that?
Yes.
Okay. Right. So now we gotta talk speed.
Speed. Okay. All right. I gotta give it to Levi.
I feel like I have to give it to Levi too.
Yeah.
But then again, she can make tornadoes, right? So she can like move as fast as like her tornadoes, correct? She can like just make like herself fly like a tornado.
Can she? I don't know.
I don't know the fastest she's going.
Because is it? Well, I don't know. Like I said, I've been trying to.
I'm pretty sure I've seen her arrive in a tornado, like inside of a tornado. So,
I mean, how can we compare the speed of the ODM gear to a tornado? You know.
I mean, tornadoes can move through cities in seconds versus him taking like at least a minute to get from one end to the other.
Yeah,
that's fair.
And if he moves too fast, his body will rip apart.
Exactly.
Like, they don't have like back braces on. Like,
right. Exactly.
That's true.
That's all of them flailing.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah,
I feel like she takes speed too. Yeah. I really do. I feel like she definitely takes speed.
So she takes speed.
Yeah.
Okay, but what about tactics?
Tactics, that's Levi. Yeah. That's Levi all day. Hands down.
That's his thing.
That's literally his job.
He's really smart. Like, I don't think he gets enough credit for his tactics.
He does not. Not at all.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's not, a captain for no reason, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's not just angry and short.
Right.
He's smart.
LOL. So, I mean, I can't even, like, distinctly think about her doing anything tactical. I don't really remember, but I wish I could have something to compare it to, but I don't.
I mean, she usually just uses her powers to, like, fight villains, and that's over as soon as she hits them, like, because she's super powerful. So she doesn't need tactics, she just needs her ability. So, yeah, it definitely goes to Levi.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Shout out to Levi.
All right. Now we have likability. Who do you think is more likable, Tornado or Levi?
Levi.
I'm gonna have to give it to Levi because Tornado's always on like she's always on One Punch Man's head, like just for no reason. Like he'll enter a building and she'll just start talking like just craziness.
Yeah.
And Levi's he's not exactly the nicest person.
He's misunderstood.
He's misunderstood. I like that.
His environment definitely made him the way he is, but he still cares about his people.
Yeah. Give him something to clean and some tea. He's fine.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna give that one to Levi.
I mean, hands down, he's way more likable.
Yeah.
But here we go. Attractiveness. Who has it?
That goes to Levi.
Levi.
Yeah, that goes to Levi.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I love Levi. Okay, okay. That I just had to make sure we were all on the same page there.
I mean, she might be like 20 something, but nah, she's got a little girl body. Like, and pass on that. And Levi's got the whole like sad boy, distraught. I got worries on my mind. Look, so we're gonna go with him.
Yeah.
LOL. So then that's 3.
That's 3 Levi, 2 Tornado.
Yeah.
So he takes it. I did not see him taking it, to be honest with you.
But if we plop them in an arena, Tornado of Terror takes it, right?
If they had to fight 1v1, yes, she would destroy him, unfortunately. Yeah. She would just he would come at her, she'd summon a tornado, he'd get whipped around in the tornado and just get ripped to pieces. It's just the way it is. It's unfortunate, but yeah, them's the breaks. Yeah. So she takes.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, so she takes that one.
I am not a fan of that, but that's okay. I mean, as long as Levi won something. I'm happy.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
he's definitely hotter.
Yeah, he definitely.
Oh,
yeah.
For sure. But that was a nice battle royale.
Yeah.
It wasn't super one-sided like we thought it was going to be.
That's true.
At least for the category portion, but
right, yeah.
The battle itself was definitely one-sided. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
What can you do?
Right. That is the luck of the draw.
Mm-hmm. So it is that time again, the worst time of day, when we will be doing the alphabet game. If you do not know the rules, we spin the wheel. It picks a letter for us, and then in a minute, we have to name as many anime that start with that letter as possible. Let the pain commence. Go ahead and spin the wheel.
All right, let's see what we got.
Don't be
Jesus,
X.
this spins
Don't
so
be
long.
X. Okay.
It's like, we did K recently, didn't we?
Did we?
Well, not recently. We've
Yeah, we
done
do
K before, but we can do
K.
it again. That's no biggie. We have to ask, though.
Timer.
Hold on. Because the first time we had a guest, we did it 3 times.
Okay.
Don't do 3.
So, hold on, Jason. After we do it 2 times, it'll be up to you if you want to do it again. I will leave that up to you. If you
Don't
enjoy
do
it, we can, Jason.
Right.
Do not.
We can do 2.
Yes.
Okay.
Finally, someone with sanity.
2 is fine. Because looking at this letter.
Mm-hmm.
Are you struggling to come up with one?
I mean, I have a couple in mind.
Are we ready?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, letter K. Okay, kill a kill.
Okay. K.
Damn it. Kengan Tagara.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
That's on Netflix.
Yeah.
Pass.
Kakeguri.
Oh. Dang, that's the only other one I remember.
See? It's hard.
It is hard.
This is that's what I'm talking about. This is the least popular one.
Whatever.
Pass.
Okay.
I was about to say Keke Genkai. Oh my god.
Pass.
No, that's the character name.
Oh.
Homie can't communicate.
Oh, I thought of one. It's not my turn.
Nope.
Pass.
Go.
Kenichi.
All right.
Oh yeah. How did I think of that? Kenichi, the last disciple.
Okay. Are you ready?
Go ahead. Take it away.
You do it.
Come on, a letter we haven't done before.
We've done majority of them. Don't be X.
I'm gonna respectfully spinning it.
Please.
You been thinking on you? All right, that's fine.
No, you can think of you.
No, I just wanted to mess with you.
No, I was about to say. Okay.
No.
Finally, I've been waiting for this one.
All right.
Okay.
There's a decent amount of F's, I guess.
Okay. No, I can only think
F's
of
given.
one.
You're
No,
probably
I
gonna
might
say
think
the
of
one that
something.
that I'm thinking of, but go ahead.
Maybe. Okay, letter F. Go. Full Metal Alchemist.
Of course. Fate.
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
That's true. They are different.
Fairy Tale.
Ah, dang it! I was gonna say that one.
I know it's sitting right there. Sitting next to it,
FLCL.
Ah.
Oh, that's your favorite.
Yep, love that.
Fire Force.
Ooh, that's a good one.
You get double points for that one. Fruits Basket.
Ooh, Fruits Basket is good. Pass. Can't think of that.
Okay.
Pass.
Free.
Free. All right.
I haven't heard of that one.
Isn't that the swimming one?
It's the swimming one, yeah.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. I seen the joke version of that.
Oh, yeah.
On YouTube.
Nice.
Very nice, yeah.
Very good job. Yep. Good job, team. That was great.
Time to move on. I'm done with this.
Oh my gosh.
I hate this one.
So, did you have a wonderful time on the podcast?
I did. I enjoyed it. Thank you for having me.
Yes.
I just followed you on TikTok one day and it came to this.
Yes. Yes. How did we get here?
Right.
No, but that's awesome. That's that's the whole point, that you know we were able to build this virtual anime community, and hopefully we can take it to in person one day. I'm still afraid of COVID, but
look, I had it, so I understand.
Ooh. You okay?
Oh, I'm good now. I mean, I was in the hospital for 7 days, but
jeez.
Oh my gosh.
I actually caught it in physical therapy. I was in physical therapy for a car accident, and I caught COVID at physical therapy.
Oh, that's messed up. That's messed up.
Oh my gosh, that is terrible.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I understand everybody's COVID concerns because I wore a mask all the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I still wear a mask all the
Oh,
time.
yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For sure. Dang. Well, glad you're doing all right now.
Yeah, really.
Great.
But that sucks. Oh my gosh.
I wanted to fight the old person. I really like, where is he? Like,
bring him in.
Yeah, because I got sick. And he
Understandable.
All right. Do you have any last words, or do you want to I'm not sure if you want to plug anything that you're doing, or.
Everything I want to plug isn't ready yet, so I'll just
Fair enough.
hopefully be invited back on at a later date.
Of course, yeah,
of course. More than welcome.
I had fun, and whenever you want to do it again, I'm more than willing to make
all
it.
Right.
Yes.
Read Legend of the Northern Blade and Ordeal. Those are the two I have for you.
Okay.
Got you. I got to read Ordeal. That sounds amazing.
Yeah. Ordeal is really good.
Mm-hmm.
It's it's one of the best things done by a black person, or I just call him black. Person of color, black.
Yeah.
By a black person that really reflects us and our connection to different types of mythologies, because we're everywhere.
We are, yeah. We are literally everywhere, yeah.
And he looks like he's trying to include that type of stuff into his content.
Nice.
And hopefully I get to work with him some more. Like I said, I message again back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully I get to do some stuff with him.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
That'd be real cool.
Creating my own stuff. But I was like, oh, this is really cool. He's really interesting, and other black kids should be able to read stuff like this.
That is very true. Yeah. That is very
representation true. Matters.
It does. Yeah, it really does.
Yeah.
So on today's Spotlight, we're going to be talking about this webtoon that I found called Not Another Cliche. And it's about it's kind of like a twist on Alice in Wonderland, but it's more dark and messed up, and just crazy stuff's happening. There's sword play. There's a whole bunch of cool stuff that's happening. And what really drew me to this piece, not only is the character a POC, the main character is a POC, but what really drew me is the art, the coloring of this. As if you are watching on YouTube, you can see, even in this picture at the top, that the coloring of this is beautiful. Hands down, some of the best coloring I've seen in webtoons. It's just so bright, so vivid. It's amazing.
It is really, really colorful.
It is super colorful, and that's what drew me in. Yeah. So it is amazing. Yeah.
Shout out to the black people looking like black people too.
Exactly, and they got the black people right. The author and artist is Simcray, and she has an Instagram. You can follow her. It's of course, Simcray. And, I think she's really talented. I'm pretty sure this is her first webtoon, but I'm not 100% sure. But please follow her Instagram, read the webtoon, support her any way you can, because this is a girl who's got some real talent in the industry that's like mostly not Black. So, help her out.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I will definitely be checking out the webtoon. I have to get into webtoon more. I honestly have had the app for probably 3, maybe 4 years, but I just never read them. I just don't. I got to get my life together, but I will.
Yeah,
definitely. I will get my life together.
Mm.
Yes. Thanks, Jason, for this recommendation.
Yeah, no problem.
So, Jason, we had our third guest. We're really out here. We really
are.
People who want to actually come on the podcast. This is exciting.
Mm-hmm.
What did you think about the conversation we had today about the bad animation of these anime out here?
I just hope that they realize that 3D is not the way to go and stick to 2D. But, it is what it is. It is cheaper. So, I get it. But
yeah. You know what I have to say to 3D? Sorry, my button actually broke there. Let me try that again. You know what I have to say to 3D, Jason? Boo! Okay, yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah.
But no, it was definitely an interesting conversation. I mean, I still have a pretty limited view of anime, but I know bad animation when I see it. So it's interesting to know what to prepare myself for, what animes to prepare myself for, and what to just steer clear from in general.
Right. Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Plus, Garion he's a cool dude. So I really enjoyed talking to him. He had a lot of opinions on, good anime and like what makes good anime and bad animation and stuff like that. So,
right.
It was really cool talking to him.
Yeah. It's always great to talk to another member of the fam. Okay. We got to put the plug in for our following.
Mm-hmm.
I would just like to say shout out to the fam because we have 190 subscribers on YouTube now. So shout out to that. We are so close to 200. We're so close.
Yeah.
We'll get there by the end of the month. I just know it.
Mm-hmm. I feel it.
But just another plug for the fam. Pretty new. We have made a Discord. Please join our Discord and introduce yourself. Get to know us. We're just going to be talking about anime. We might have days where we watch anime together, that kind of thing. Maybe in the future, scheduling stuff like that is hard, but that could be something if we get people to join our Discord.
True.
So, be sure to just check out our Linktree. Linktree/Anime Cousins Pod, I'm pretty sure is the URL. And you should be able to find it in there.
Yep.
And while you're in our Linktree, go ahead and find our YouTube channel and hit subscribe. And check us out on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, all of that. And there's other stuff in there as well that you should check out. I don't know.
Broad stroke. All right.
Okay, so if you watch us, you know that we have anime cards that we use. I have a link to the website where we get our anime cards. I also have a link to the Instagram of the creator who made our profile picture if you haven't seen it already. It's in our Linktree. And wow, how could I forget? Our TikTok is also in our Linktree. Be sure to follow us there. We actually, Jason, hit 1,600 followers on TikTok.
Let's go. Very nice.
Or wait.
Ah, sweet Jesus. This is going to get old fast.
No, it's not. Because I'm going to switch up the sounds every episode.
Okay.
I just didn't have time this week to add some more sounds. No, but yes, if you haven't noticed, I did get a soundboard and new podcast equipment. So I'm going to be having a ball.
Indeed.
One last plug for all of our social media. We will have a Patreon coming pretty soon. So if you would like to support us, I promise I will make an announcement when it's live. It's not currently live, but it will be. So stay tuned for that. And as always, we just appreciate you if you have made it to this point. I know sometimes our episodes be long, but I know you're having a good time.
Yep.
Any final thoughts, Jason?
Glad to have the fam here.
You always have so much to say, and I love it.
I'm a man of few words. Leave me alone.
I know. It's okay. No. That's we have that balance though, right?
That's true. Yep. Mm-hmm.
But I don't even really consider myself really talkative or anything. But
no, I mean, we play off each other well. Yeah.
I'm just excited. Mm-hmm. Anyway, thank you guys for listening, and we are the
Anime Cousins.
Okay, yes, that was great. 10 out of 10.
That one was pretty good.
Yes, so thank you guys again, all the members of the fam, and we'll see you next episode.